Smoker Gavin here, doing another cigar review. Today's review is the H. Upmann 1844 Vintage Cameroon. I've had this cigar before. It's delicious. I haven't done a review on it, but I've had it and I really enjoyed it. This cigar is becoming pretty famous for being a good bang for your buck cigar. It's not too expensive and it's quite good. So let's get this unwrapped and let's get into it. It has a barnyard smell. Not too much of aroma coming off of this cigar. The wrapper is a little bit rough, a little bit uneven. There's a little bit of a crack here. Anyway, let's get it lit and cut. Off the first light, there's a strong cedar spice, a very strong cedary spiciness with maybe a little bit of cream and leather. Off to a good start. We'll keep smoking and get into the first third. Right, 12 minutes in. This is performing very well. Great flavors. Look at that burn. Not perfect, but pretty close. This thing so far has been kicking ass. Very smooth, sweet. The cedar's still there, but now there's a nice cream, leather, and even a little bit of coffee on the finish. Very good start. I have absolutely no complaints. I look forward to getting into the second third and getting back to you guys. All right, we are 30 minutes in, still smoking phenomenally well. It's a Cameroon wrapper, but I think this wrapper is an authentic wrapper from Africa. A lot of Cameroon wrappers, they are grown in other parts of the world like Central America, but I believe this is from Africa, so that makes it pretty unique and interesting. It's smoking beautifully well. I will say there are a lot of cracks in the wrapper, if you could see them. I think that's one of the things cigar makers complain about Cameroon wrappers, and maybe that's why they're not as popular as, say, a Connecticut or a Maduro, is they're a little bit more fragile. If you can do it well, it tastes phenomenal. I'm a huge fan of Rocky Patel Vintage Cameroon, and I'm a huge fan of this cigar as well. The previous H. Upmann Vintage Cameroon cigars I've had did not have such fragile wrappers, so maybe I just got a little bit unlucky, but despite the wrapper cracking here and there, it's still smoking perfectly. Look at that burn. You can't ask for a better burn, and the flavors are still delicious. The only flavor transitions has been more of a pepper on the finish. Other than that, there's also, as you're smoking, it comes and goes, but there are notes of graham cracker, which is also something I taste in the Rocky Patel Vintage Cameroon. So I'm guessing that the graham cracker taste is something pretty unique to Cameroon wrappers. So other than that, very smooth, still has that creamy leather. Cedar has died down a lot, but it is still there. Very similar flavor profile. It continues to burn perfectly. I'll get back in touch during the third. All right, 1 hour, 10 minutes in. As you can see, pretty close to the band. Wrapper is continuing to crack, but again, it hasn't affected the smoke at all. It's getting a bit wonky, but it's still, I haven't had to relight it once. I'm gonna take the band off now. I have absolutely no complaints aside from the wrapper. I would say the third has transitioned to a meaty leather. There's a little bit of earth, and again, the graham cracker comes and goes, but less so in the third. But that meaty earth and a strong coffee, like the strong black coffee with a bitter finish, but it's good. It sounds a little bit, unappealing, but I really enjoy a nice black coffee, and I don't mind the bitterness of it. With that bitter finish, there's also a strong pepper. And again, that graham cracker is in the mix. So again, I'm gonna end the cigar probably in the next 10-15 minutes. Final thoughts. This is a medium flavored cigar, and it's also, I would say, a medium strength cigar. Perfect for the mornings after a big breakfast, which is what I'm doing right now, or in the afternoons after lunch. So if you like medium flavored cigars, check it out. And if you like the flavor characteristics that I described, or if you're a fan of Cameroon wrappers, definitely worth checking out. Again, this is a big bang for your buck cigar. You can get these relatively inexpensively and throw those in your mix of almost daily smokes. All right, check out our travel videos, podcasts, and our how-to videos. They're all good information. With that, adios.